show about the resiliency and this team's ability to just answer the balls?
I mean, I think a lot. I mean, it was really just that kind of that way all weekend. And we responded every time. Tonight, we obviously played much better than we did last night. I think that the result tonight was deserving. We deserved to win this game. I thought we were the better team. And credit to them. They were really opportunistic and made the most of opportunities when they got them. Their goalie was good. We peppered the crap out of them, but our guys found the way. They found a way.
Was that the game plan, or was that just the product of the game?
I think it was both. We wanted to throw pucks and bodies at them and create second chance opportunities. We felt like we could get a few, and we did. We did last night, and we just played downhill 5-on-5 really for the entire game, and their special teams are tremendous and obviously kept them in the game, but our guys dug deep, found a way.
Can you say about what Schellberg and Merchant brought to the table tonight? You put them out there in the biggest spot in the last minute.
Yeah, I mean, they just, when they're going, they skate so well, both of them. And they have such good sticks. They're such a good defensive pair. They're really hard to generate. I thought Merch was unbelievable all weekend. Shelley was really good tonight, but Merch was just his leadership and his ability to shut top guys down, kill plays, and play physical and be that really good physical defensive defenseman was definitely on display this weekend.
Can you kind of talk about, or did Denver kind of show you any different looks on the power play night from last night?
No, I think they're the top power play in the country. They got that much skill and you're that well coached. They're going to get theirs, and you just got to stay on the box against them. But the Kill stepped up and got us a big one there at the end of the second and settled in. But they're a hell of a team.
How important was this win? And did you think that your players had an extra sense of urgency?
I think so. Yeah, we're down to it, right? And we have a hell of a team that shouldn't settle for anything less than end of the season in St. Louis, and that's what we're kind of preaching. And to take 9 out of 12 from the defending national champs points, I'm talking, is a tremendous accomplishment for our young program and for our players, and they should be really proud of themselves.
What was the decision to take out Gibson and put in?
Yeah, I thought Gibby was struggling. Yeah, I thought he was fighting it a little bit, and he just didn't look confident. He was kind of deep, and there was a lot of net, and we got to get him to find his game because he's a big piece of our success. But mainly, it just felt like we weren't out of it, right? And I just wanted a spark for the guys, and most importantly, just to make it say, hey, we're not throwing the towel here. Let's put Pav in and see if it gives our guys a little bit of a spark. And Silly stepped up a minute later and popped one, and you could feel when he scored we were going to get another one.
You guys struggled in overtime throughout the season, and you were finally able to close one out tonight. Do you think that kind of was a huge part for your team to kind of breathe a sigh of relief almost?
Yeah, you could just sense the hunger on the bench, and the belief. And like I said last night, a lot of our overtimes, it's not like we haven't had our chances. We just haven't buried. So we challenge our guys. Like when we get to overtime again after last night, you get a chance. You got to put it away. We need a big save, or we need somebody to step up and bury it. We've had really good chances in every overtime that we've lost, and tonight Jim buried it, and it was a great play by him.
You talked at the start of the season about wanting to bring in veterans that had been through the conference war, so you knew what to expect. How has that been for you this season?
It's huge. I mean, you look at the guys that all scored for us there in the third and didn't go away. Whether it's Pav coming in, his experience, Kerwin's goal was incredible. Silly obviously has been through conference play up in Bemidji, Cruz and Shim. So yeah, I mean it's definitely paid off having a veteran team for games like that. There's no doubt.
How does the result of this weekend series set up what needs to happen for the rest of the season to keep those?
Just got to keep taking it game by game. Right now I think we're 13, right where we started the weekend on the inside, and if we keep playing like that, I think that it's going to take care of itself.
Does this Google Glass or something, does that pop up on yours right as soon as you know you're in 13th already?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's down to the nitty gritty, Craig. So we you scoreboard watch at this stage of the season, and that was a big one for us tonight.
Do you think the pairwise is a fair reflection of where your team is at, or?
I feel like obviously it is what it is, and we have to kind of live with it. I definitely feel like we're not the 13th ranked team. I feel like we have a top 6, 7 team. There's no doubt in my mind, and there's no reason why we can't finish there. We have 6 games left plus playoffs. You know, and again, if we play like we did tonight, we will finish there.
Is too much weight given to the early portion of the season?
No, I think every game has to matter, you know, and I think that as far as our pairwise goes, it's mainly our league this year. Historically has been really good out of conference, and this year, you know, for whatever reason, it hasn't been great, you know, and you go back to the start of the year, and, you know, the Air Force loss, you know, where we had control of the game and had it won and pissed it away in overtime hurts. You know, you go to Providence and lose 2 really close games that were winnable for us, and those would help right now. So I think it's a great lesson for us moving forward that you have to be ready. Every game matters, every shift matters, yeah, it's just a good lesson for us going through this for the first time.
What's the biggest difference you've seen from first half of the Silly to the second half of the season?
He just wants to win. You know, Silly's playing hard, he's playing downhill, he's moving his feet, he's managing pucks. He was our best player tonight. He was unbelievable. And he just looked like he had that look on his face where he wasn't going to let our team lose tonight. Yeah, I said to the guys in the room, like, Silly plays like that, with that vigor and that passion, and shows that emotion, which the guys really respond to. He could take us pretty far.
It seemed like every time they scored, Denver answered right back within a matter of minutes. What did you say, or what did you do after the 4th and 5th goal?
Well, we just felt like we were having a really good workman type game, getting pucks down low and possessing, and then, you know, we would give them one opportunity and they'd pop it. So it was, you know, a great credit to them. They're so skilled and so good and opportunistic tonight, but we just felt like we could grind them out, and the game was never going to be over.
Last few.
Coach, you realize you haven't, your record since, I guess, November 15th is you haven't lost in regulation. One of the best in the country, if that's correct.
Except for Colorado College.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
You remembered that one.
So we have, yeah. But yeah, it's, what do I think we're 14-3 now in our last 17, something like that. You know, and the 3 definitely, two were in overtime, and one was with a 4-1 lead in the 3rd. You know, I mean, you'd be hard pressed not to say we're playing some really good hockey, and I wouldn't want to play us right now.
How important was Johnny Walker in the booth tonight?
I told Johnny on the radio after, just, you know, we scored 6 goals by osmosis because he was here. So
Back to the conference question. Have you gotten past the point of, you know, these guys wanting to prove something, to have the hunger to where they actually believe now that they are top team?
yeah, I think it's. I mean, we're obviously a couple points behind Western. They have games in hand, but, you know, we went from the start of the year having a goal of hosting a playoff series to now winning our league, and our guys, you know, they want to win this league, and they believe that we can. They believe we're good enough. You know, we've played such a tough schedule and so many great programs this year that there's just nobody that we will play moving forward that our guys don't believe they genuinely can beat. When we play the right way and we play together, there is nobody that we can't beat.
Thanks, Greg.